With less than 2 weeks until the show's premiere, a new trailer for Star Wars Resistance has been released, and in it we get to see some new ship designs that we've heard about before but never actually seen, so I'm gonna go through the trailer and break it all down. The trailer opens with shots and moments we're familiar with on the Colossus station, but quickly transitions into what looks like Kaz's time as part of the New Republic Navy, and if I'm not mistaken, he is flying a new X-Wing model. If I had to guess, that's the T-85. The Rebel Alliance used T-65s, the Resistance has been using T-70s, but this is our first actual look at the T-85, again if I'm correct. The ship was first mentioned in the book Before the Awakening, where we see Poe fly one, also as part of the New Republic Navy. The idea behind the Resistance flying older models is that they don't exactly have the full support of their government, so they have to make do with outdated technology. In the very next shot, we get to see another new ship, a red First Order TIE Interceptor. I guess technically we briefly saw a First Order Interceptor in The Last Jedi when DJ pulled up a hologram of it on board the Libertine. Even though it's under different circumstances, I love getting the red Interceptor back. In Legends, members of the Imperial Royal Guard flew red Interceptors as a symbol of their status. I have to imagine that this ship is flown by Major Von Reg, the red armored TIE pilot we've seen before, so the ship is probably still meant to be seen as a status symbol. It's hard to tell exactly what's happening in this scene because it's so fast, but I'm guessing Kaz gets a lucky shot on Von Reg while his wingmates retreat. That single act might catch the attention of Poe and the Resistance. Or maybe Kaz will be kicked out of the New Republic for violating the supposed peace treaty between the New Republic and the First Order that's supposed to exist at this point in time, and that'll leave him with no option but to join Poe. The next handful of shots don't really tell us anything new. Kaz is placed undercover on Colossus Station to figure out who is secretly working with the First Order. Part of his cover is working as a mechanic on Team Fireball for the racer Jarek Yeager, who used to be a pilot for the Rebellion and wants nothing to do with any future conflicts. I doubt that'll last long, and obviously Kaz doesn't stay a mechanic for long either. I'm assuming the other pilots will be the prime suspects as the traitors. I've said this since we've known what character he'd be playing, but I am very excited to see Hype Phazon voiced by Donald Faison because I am a massive Scrubs fan. I like that all the pilots have their own unique astromech droids, and I don't know who this little guy belongs to, but if given the chance, I would kidnap him. We get a closer look at some of the racing the ace pilots do in their free time, and I guess that involves flying through the tentacles of this giant sea monster thing. I wonder if they somehow provoked it for the race, or if it just decided to attack that day. When they aren't racing, the aces are in charge of protecting Colossus Station from pirates and marauders. Captain Emmanuel Doza, who is in charge of the station, notes that the pirates are somehow getting better equipment. I have to imagine the First Order is supplying them to help throw the galaxy off-center before they invade. We saw something similar happen in the book Bloodline. Some of the attackers look like they've got some older Imperial gear which could be scavenged or it could be supplied to them. This guy looks like he has a bandolier full of old Imperial rank insignias and code cylinders. But since we mentioned the First Order, Starkiller base will be in the show. Hopefully not as a major part because I will never really be a fan of it, but we also see that Epsilon-class shuttle again, and this time it's flanked by Von Reg's Interceptor. We still don't know if Kylo Ren is on board or if that's someone else's shuttle. I'm guessing it belongs to someone else, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Kylo Ren had a surprise appearance near the end of the season, similar to Darth Vader in Rebels. We also get a better look at that gold-plated stormtrooper. We still don't know what his or her name is or anything else about them, but now we have Phasma, Cardinal, and Goldie as special stormtrooper captains. The rest of the trailer is mostly made up of quick action cuts with little plot information, and I didn't notice any new details, so that'll be it for the breakdown. But for some quick extra thoughts, I was glad to see Leia pop up and thought she sounded good, and I'm happy to see so many aliens looking like prominent characters, and not only that, but designs from all eras of Star Wars. I'm still optimistic about this. I don't think it's going to be my favorite thing in all of Star Wars, but I'm now completely used to the animation style, and I think it works very well for the space battle sequences. I definitely perked up when the T-85s appeared, so if we can keep getting little things like that here and there and get some more insight into what's going on with the New Republic, I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. But let me know what you thought of the trailer. Did anything catch your eye or make you excited? Let us know in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.